This video is produced under fair use and is made for educational purposes. This is Kim Paddock. I found a video about Kari Lake that is very interesting. You will ask, who is she really? Watch this and I'll continue.
Everybody, it's Tom. Got another photo overlay. What you have in front of you right now is Rebecca Lucille Schaefer, born November 6, 1967, died July 18, 1989, at the age of 21, an actress. What photo do I have on top of Rebecca Lucille Schaefer? As always, I stop off at the halfway point. The eyebrows, eyes, nose, lips, mouth, chin, cheek, earrings, and ears have always stayed the same until now. What you're going to see is the smile of the person that's on top of Rebecca Lucille Schaefer. The smile only leaves the creases below the cheekbones. As I continue to allow the photo to emerge, the only thing now that you will see is the hairline of the photo that is coming out. As I continue to allow the photo to emerge, the hair from Rebecca Lucille Schaefer is gone. What we have here is Kari Ann Lake, born August 23rd, 1969, age 53. I shall allow Rebecca Lucille Schaefer to reemerge. But don't get confused on the big hair from the 80s. Do the ears, mouth, eyes, eyebrows, cheek, chin, earrings, do they all line up as the photo is reemerging of Rebecca Lucille Schaefer? Okay, we're back at 100% of Rebecca Lucille Schaefer. I will allow Kari Ann Lake to reemerge slowly in front of your eyes. Is Rebecca Lucille Schaefer and Kari Ann Lake the same person? As always, I'll go back to the halfway point, let you have some visuals on the photos. With that said, Tom is out.
Now let's dig a little deeper on this Kari Lake character. I found some interesting information that fits the criteria of what it takes to be in my video. They always put symbolism right in your face. They make lots of money for the role that they play in this fake government, and they're in the club that none of us are in. My last two videos explain that this government has no authority. Nobody in the government has taken a legal oath of office, and this is a puppet show. Anyway, let's look at some symbolism connected with Kari Lake. Let's look at the heart symbolism. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, this is in one of my previous videos, too, about Governor Kate Brown of Oregon. And there's that heart symbolism there. And by the way, this thing is a man. It's a satanic Baphomet worshipping androgyne. It is not a tranny. And then we'll look at the Masonic meaning of this symbol. 2 hands, heart sign with all-seeing eye symbol. 2 hands making heart sign with the all-seeing eye. And we'll go to the next one here, which is her pointing upwards in front of the sun rays, which is sun worship, and the Baphomet star, which is the Arizona flag. Man, their symbolism is just everywhere. Let's see what this means in Masonry. Masonic meaning to pointing of the fingers. Pointing the finger away from the body is known in occult circles as the sign of faith, and pointing upward is the sign of preservation. And keep in mind that they have more than one meaning for many of their symbols, and they're, of course, very good at them. So there's more deciphering that you have to do a lot of times. Oh, look at Kari Lake in her beautiful yellow shirt. Is she doing the Pledge of Allegiance? I rewrote the Pledge of the Allegiance to fit this occasion. I pledge allegiance to the Baphomet starred flag of the Communist States of America, and to the communist democracy for which it stands, a divided nation under Satan, with slavery and injustice for all. Yes, we were tricked into using Luciferian satanic symbolism in our brainwashing schools. Oh, here's another one of the androgyne Kate Brown and one of her cohorts using that symbolism as well. Oh, and here's some people we definitely know. Number 8, hand over heart. Devil's claw, lion's paw, hand on heart. The sign is made by holding the right hand over the heart, sometimes raising the left hand with the palm facing forward. The sign of the hand over the heart represents a reminder of the Masonic obligation of silence from the fellow craft degree, in which the heart shall be torn out if a Mason were to break his Masonic oath. So they're showing you who their master is. And then, of course, she's wearing yellow, which has many different meanings, but we'll delve into a few of them. This is the online Freemasonry. Yellow and gold represent the sun, of course. They're sun worshippers. Silver represents the moon. Yellow and gold are associated with sunlight, wisdom, riches, la, la, la. But you got to get to the deeper meanings, because they're not going to tell you that online. And it means Jupiter. Yellow is the color of Jupiter to the Masons, to the Eastern Star, which would be what she is. Jupiter, Lucifer ascending, and the harvesting of souls. This website was really good and explains a lot, and it's TommyTruthful.com. You might want to check this one out. Jupiter is the god of the New World Order. Saturn, while his father, now worshipped in secret by the same elite, was the father god of the Old World Order. Both are massively connected, not least physically in terms of their size in our solar system, but as forces or vibrations that play a part in the movie we call Life on Earth. Boy, it's a movie, all right. The elite bloodline, Jupiter, families are obsessed with symbolism. The Rothschild Wasden Manor, the crypt of Eaton Hall, Cheshire. The Romans regarded Jupiter as the equivalent of the Greek Zeus, and in Roman art, the myths and iconography of Zeus are adapted under the name Lupitor. In Greek-influenced tradition, Jupiter was the brother of Neptune and Pluto. Each resided over one of the 3 realms of the universe, the sky, the waters, and the underworld. From this perspective, the sky, the primordial waters, and the inner earth and the underworld are all connected. And anyway, you can read some more of that if you'd like. I'll touch on a little bit here. There are many connections to the Greek Zeus, the Roman Jupiter, and the Christian devil. The horned, bearded Ammon, what a weird name. Would that be connected to Ammon Bundy, who's in the Mormon cult? They're all actors, people. The horned, bearded Ammon and Baal are two deities also connected with the imagery. Yahweh, Ammon, and Mot in Egypt were depicted with horns and were said to have fashioned the first two people, Adam and Eve, out of clay. Symbolically, we have the Jupiter gods creating the first human prototype, or the Abraxas Industries, doing it genetically, creating the human being. Homo sapiens in the film? But yes, and you might want to go ahead and read some more of this, because it's really quite interesting how he decodes the movie. Now, let's get on with things. And there's Kari Lake in red. And in front of the Star of Baphomet there. And we know what red means. It's the, red is the color of the harlot. And there she is doing some more symbolism, which I showed Kate Brown doing this same thing. All these Masons do the same thing. Of course, she would be Eastern Star. Now, let's look at a group of pictures I found. Very interesting here. There she is in a print, an animal print. You might not think that's, anything significant, but it is the sign of an MK Ultra sex slave. Oh, and here she is hugging President Trump in an interesting manner that we'll speak about in a minute. And they always have a black and white photo of themselves in there somewhere. Always. Because black and white is important in Masonry. Opposing colors. As above, so below, and all that. Let's see what that hug might be like. That looks exactly like that hug. Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers got a hug. There you go. And here's some more symbolism that they have. You need to watch them closely because they're very good at this. Here's some more symbolism as it equates to the symbols in heaven, you might say, signs and symbols of heaven, constellations, planets, whatever. And we know the basic meanings of these, but this delves a little deeper into the constellations and so forth. And you might also want to know there are 88 constellations, and these Masons do love their 88. Breaking the 8, if you turn the 8 on its side, it's the symbol of infinity. And here's the Satanist Luciferian Billy Graham, who fooled a lot of the world. But believe me, Satan has fooled us all. Here's some more hand signs and symbolism. And some of these I didn't even know, so you might look into them. It's very interesting. These people are very creative. Oh, and like I said, they have to make a lot of money. Election denial is lucrative. Kari Lake raised $2.5 million after Election Day. So she's making the money. There's the proof. Oh, and if they do a really good job fooling the public and plowing in a lot of money, they get to run for a major office. Kari Lake has emerged as the leading favorite for Trump's potential vice president pick, according to 2,000 conservatives at the annual CPAC conference. Lake received 20% of the vote. DeSantis came in second as the choice for president of 14% of the vote. Like any of this matters in this puppet show. It doesn't. Anyway, we will go to my page on Miracle Products. I am self-sponsored, so I don't abide to anybody else's terms but my own here. I make my own money, I make my own products, and we'll talk about some of these. My newest one is called Amazing CBD, and it's been doing really good. It's great for animals. It calms them down, calms their stomach down, makes them much more content, and of course it's good for people. But we'll look in my shop for a minute, and I have different products for different reasons. There's the Amazing CBD oils right there. And then I have the Victory oil, which is an amazing immune system builder. You probably should read about it. It helps with the effects of the shots. It kills the parasites whose eggs were found in the vaccines, and has loads of vegetarian vitamins in it, and protects you from radiation poisoning and everything. So you might want to read up on that. Miracle Bath and Body Oil, if you soak in it for about 20 minutes, it will lure the nanoparticles out of your body. So you might want to check that out too. I have lip balm, and one of the things that all these products have in common is they have the high frequency extract of the hemp plant. Nobody else has that in their products, and it will heal so many diseases that have been created from our having a lack of high frequency in our bodies. The lower your frequency goes, the worse the diseases are that you can get. So you may want to check that out too. The Spruce Frequency Cream is just amazing. It helps with wrinkles and fine lines and skin tags and age spots. I use it every day. We have holy oil as well that can be taken internally and even used on the skin for severe problems. We have tincture spray and tincture gel that you can rub into your skin and helps heal arthritis, tendonitis, carpal tunnel syndrome. If used on your chest, it can clear you up from COPD, which is actually just a huge amount of congestion in your lungs, and this will break it up. And I'll briefly touch on some testimonials from people that have purchased products from me. So sorry I haven't contacted you sooner to tell you that this oil has helped me so much. I take 6 drops on the back of my hand 5 times a day, and that's holy oil. And it starts to work almost right away. It's helping me get rid of the junk mucus. It comes out easier after taking a few drops. I couldn't expel it before as I didn't have the power behind it. And this stuff is like crazy glue. No wonder they say we can't be cured. But I know that this is a lie, because when the medical marijuana was legalized here in Canada, I started on it right away. It was curing me. I could go all day without my oxygen tank. I put it on only at night for comfort and reassurance, but I was healing. And she carries on. I'm not going to get into the government aspects here, but it helped her out. I thank God every day that he put me in contact with you. I cannot express enough to you how much better I feel now. It's like I've been given my life back after 35 years of miserable pain. Rachel. It works well. No more Oxycontin at night. Yay, Rod. I used this and felt no pain instantly. Everyone I know who tried some felt the same way. Heidi. I've been using Miracle Tincture for a good 6 months or so. I have arthritis and a knee replacement that's causing lots of pain. As soon as I spray the tincture on my knee, instant relief. Love, love, love this stuff. Linda. I've always had arthritis, and as I aged, my hands got really bad. I'm a housekeeper by trade, so my hands have to be in good shape. I was introduced to the tincture, and I use it daily. It was practically instantaneous that I could tell the relief in my hands. My knuckle used to be huge. They're better than they used to be. I use it all the time on my hands, my knees, my elbows. I also get terrible cramping in the calves of my legs. I use it for that also. This product has saved me from so much pain. Marine. But you may want to check my site out and my products. And you can help sponsor me and help yourself get well all at the same time. Thank you for listening to my video. Please like and subscribe so you can get updates on more videos that I plan on making. And God bless.